What exactly is he smoking? Iran's FM Araghchi hits back at Netanyahu over missile remarks. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi sharply criticized Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu over the latter's call for restrictions on Tehran's missile capabilities. Netanyahu said Tehran should be barred from developing missiles with a range exceeding 480 kilometers, in a comment following recent military exchanges between Israel and Iran. Responding on X, Araghchi dismissed Netanyahu's stance and questioned his credibility, writing, "What exactly is Netanyahu smoking?" He accused the Israeli leader of repeated miscalculations in both Gaza and in dealing with Iran's nuclear program. Araghchi said Netanyahu's claim of victory in Gaza had backfired, referencing ongoing conflict and international scrutiny. Netanyahu pledged victory in Gaza almost 2 years ago. The end result: military quagmire, facing arrest warrant for war crimes, and 200,000 new Hamas recruits, he wrote. He also addressed Israel's actions against Iran's nuclear scientists and infrastructure. In Iran, he dreamed that he could erase 40 years of peaceful nuclear achievements. The end result: every one of the dozen Iranian academics that his mercenaries martyred had trained 100 capable disciples. Araghchi claimed these successors would continue Iran's nuclear development, saying they would show Netanyahu what they are capable of. Araghchi also aimed at Netanyahu's ties with US President Donald Trump, accusing the Israeli leader of depending on outside powers for military and diplomatic support. Having miserably failed to achieve any of his war aims in Iran and compelled to run to daddy when our powerful missiles flattened secret Israeli regime sites which Netanyahu is still censoring, he is openly dictating what the US should or shouldn't say or do in talks with Iran, he wrote. Araghchi further added, "Apart from the farce that Iran will accept anything a wanted war criminal has to say, the inevitable question arises: what exactly is Netanyahu smoking? And if nothing, what exactly does the Mossad have on the White House?" Netanyahu pledged victory in Gaza almost 2 years ago. The end result: military quagmire, facing arrest warrant for war crimes, and 200,000 new Hamas recruits. In Iran, he dreamed that he could erase 40 years of peaceful nuclear achievements. The end result: every one of the pic. Twitter.com 1EJZB9QPHY Syed Abbas Araghchi July 13, 2025. The exchange comes amid rising tensions between Iran and Israel following a June 13 Israeli strike on Iranian nuclear and military sites, which Tel Aviv said was aimed at halting nuclear weapons development, a claim Iran denies. In response, Iran launched missile and drone attacks targeting Israeli territory. Swipe left for next video. The conflict escalated further when the US launched strikes on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities on June 22. President Trump, addressing the strikes, claimed the US had obliterated the sites. A ceasefire between Iran and Israel was announced on June 23, ending a 1-2-day escalation. However, the rhetoric from both sides, especially around Iran's missile capabilities and nuclear ambitions, remains heated. Latest blogs.